What's going on, family? What's going on? I know y'all see me releasing a lot of music, and a lot of stuff seem a little hypocritical, right? And if you don't know me, I'm gonna bring you in a little bit more. But you might see me trying to put out a mentorship, and you might see me putting out gangster music and stuff like that sometimes. But what you don't see is the fact that I wasn't a rapper no more. I was literally legit trying to start a mentorship. I became disabled from injuring my hand at work. But this whole time, a long time ago, I gave up music over 13, 14 years ago and, became a family man, and just try to live a regular life. But I knew some things. I knew a lot about house remodeling and repairs. I knew some things, what I'm saying? That I felt I could give back to the youth, and as well as my spiritual development. And, I felt I could give back a lot to the youth and save a lot of people from, some time wasted or maybe their life. And I invested in it. I became injured. I got over $100,000, and I literally invested in the mentorship. I invested in my children to help me start the mentorship. So I said, I know a lot about music. I can produce. I got an ear for music. I got an ear for artist development. I could get into artist development. I could make some artists. So I invested. I invested in a lot of equipment for my children. I was going to teach my children. I thought I could rely on some people to that would step in once they seen I had the means of getting things done. But that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. And to give y'all background, I didn't buy a car. I didn't buy fancy clothes. I invested every dime into my house and this mentorship and just trying to sustain, period. I went on an Aeropostale shirt. I got to brag about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Didn't do nothing for myself, basically nothing for myself. I invested all of this, and my own people have been helping sabotage me and trying to sabotage me. Still to this day, they have let these white supremacists, point blank period, control them, infiltrate my household. They got all kind of tactics. So you see me putting out my podcast. So this is my podcast too, and this is about the abuse I've been facing over the last 7 years. This is about them constantly oppressing me, hacking me, getting access to all of my devices in the house. About a house I'm invested in, they trying to deceptively steal from me, and that's what the law called deception by theft. A bunch of white supremacist Karen games being played against me, trying to infiltrate my family. Y'all gonna see me. I literally disabled and everything, was in this house, building this house up. They out here in Morton, Pennsylvania, trying to scheme on me and plan and just sabotage me in any way. But this is why it may seem hypocritical of me putting out gangster music. And to give you an idea on it, I'm reproducing a lot of my old music. So I'm showing you where I came from and where I'm at. You know what I mean? So you're going to see a process, and I'm going to still teach you, but I got to do it in a different way. And honestly, if you want somebody that can relate, you need somebody that can relate to them. You know what I'm saying? Not just come in and be this way. No, let me show them the process. Let me show them this. Let me show them why we need to do this. The importance of it. The plot against us, and that these people are invested in everything that we are dependent on. You know what I'm saying? So let me show them that, and let me show them the real way. Let me show them how to find a real woman that will stand by them, not give up her body and be used and abused. Let me teach your daughters as well, because it's a lot of women don't respect themselves out here. They don't know how to be there for a man and raise a family. They will sell you out. Point blank, period. A lot of people, a lot of men out here don't know how to treat women. Let me help you. Let me help them keep up their guard too, because you gotta learn from my situation all the way. I'm not gonna teach you to be naive. You know what I'm saying? In no way, I'm not gonna teach you to be naive. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot to learn, and I intend to help. And I want to learn too, man. Help me out. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I may come across a little hypocritical sometimes. I didn't have a voice, so I had to start rapping again. That's why the first song I actually wrote was Gang Stalker. Self-produced and everything. I produced and wrote that song in one day. I got pissed off when I found out they had a name about the coercion and the betrayal and the same tactics that these white supremacists been using for a long time. But yeah, we gonna that's what it's all about, and that's why I may come across hypocritical. But no, most of the gangster stuff is old. I'm just remaking it, reproducing it, or just putting it out there for promotional purposes. These people have consistently hacked me out of all of my devices for 7 years. They have oppressed me. While y'all was getting stimulus checks during the pandemic, they was keeping all of my stuff. They was sabotaging me completely, tried to just stop me in every way. But the whole time I've been giving back, and I've been focused on other people mainly that's been going through it. So check out both of my True I Speak podcast pages on Facebook. The older one was mainly me just exposing the system. The later one you see with all the videos, I got more videos and I'm not even promoting it or nothing. You see, I'm just uploading video. That's just showing y'all what they've been doing to me, man. A little bit about it. You know what I'm saying? The gaslighting, the betrayal, the bullshit, and more in Pennsylvania. And again, hold these people responsible. If anybody sat my name in the streets, they working with these 3-letter agencies and they working with these scumbags. Point blank period. If they didn't come talking about what he going through or talking about that, because I don't be around people, so it's nothing for them to talk about me, and they really don't be around me. You see what I'm saying? Nobody be around me. I'm a family man. I be right here healing, like, and building my body. So no, I don't be around nobody. So if they mention my name and not of what's happening to me, then they're involved with doing it and working for them. So you shouldn't trust them, is what I'm telling you. I mean, point blank period. But I'm out of here, man. Protect yourself. And yes, get out of the streets. The streets ain't safe. Watch who around you, because people is scumbags, setting people up that they supposed to love and care about. And the streets everywhere, man. People are working for these people. Don't trust them. Check out the True I Speak podcast, because I'm exposing it. It is what it is. We got to do better as people out here. But yeah, I don't want to y'all to see me as being a hypocrite. Not in that way. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? For real, I don't care what people think about me. But no, I do want to help the youth, and I don't want y'all to think that, he double-minded and no. But I am going to do what I got to do to get to him and to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I got to do. I'm out of here.